Thanks, Tom. We had a productive week. Took off and went to Troy and turned the ball over too many times in that game, and it cost us. We had the lead with 2.5 minutes to go and coughed it up again to get to 20 and took away our chance to win the basketball game. We did some really good things. Troy's undefeated. I think they're 9-1 at home, but we had them where we needed them and didn't close the game out. And for that part, it was disappointing. We turned around and went to Ark State, had a good practice, took the day off Thursday, had a good practice on Friday morning, and then played a good game Saturday afternoon. Guys did a good job defensively. We guarded the three-point line. They're a very explosive three-point shooting team, and that was key to the game. We also scored the ball and did some really good things on offense as well. For the two-game trip, Hosanna, Katinje had 38 points, I think 16 rebounds, 6 assists. Kobe had 40 points maybe in the two games, 20 apiece, I'm not sure. And then Themis Fulk scored. We got a little bit of scoring from Mike Thomas, and all that scoring negated Joe not scoring. After Kevin's nice article, he got the advocate jinx and struggled a little bit, but he did rebound the ball and he helped us play. And his one basket at Troy was the go-ahead basket with 2:40 to go in the game for us. Got back home, took yesterday off, and then practice this afternoon. Looking forward to going to Texas State tomorrow night and playing on Wednesday, and then we'll come back immediately after the game and practice after class on Thursday, Friday, and then go to Mobile.
Is the last two games the Hosanna that you expected and wanted to see?
Yeah, more productive. I still want him to rebound the ball a bit better. But yes, he's scoring inside. He's playing with confidence. He's our leading scorer in conference play.
Coach, what does it look like in terms of roster availability for this next week?
Probably be the same as we had. I've not talked with BJ today, but Blake's definitely out, and at least for this first game, and then Brandon could be out for the week.
So, and that's a concussion deal?
Yes, going through the protocol. Yeah, he was playing well. Brandon did a nice job. Had 12 or 13 points against Troy, and made some big plays for us, and would have scored 2 more if the referee would have got out of his way on that one play. You'd like to have those back, but Brandon's doing fine. He's just going through the protocol.
There were times because of that, I would think largely, you were playing Themis and Mike on the court at the same time, and I thought it worked very well at times. So just talk about that dynamic there.
Yeah, it was successful, and we just discussed that in staff meeting a little bit ago about I brought up the fact that Mike has been more aggressive against Coastal. He played well. At Troy, he did some good things, but he played really well against Arkansas State and helped us. And with those other 2 guys out, then Mike and London have got to share that responsibility. But we like having both guys on the court, and both the guards, Themis and Mike, and feel like that they both can create for others as well as themselves.
When you talk about running other teams off the line, was that a big point of emphasis going into Arkansas State? Because it turned out nobody had for Arkansas State more than 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, we did a nice job there. Dominguez is really good. Feltz is really dangerous. He got one off an out-of-bounds play. We just got clipped on it and got screened a little bit and didn't get to him. But they're Ford made one, I think. They're a good team, and that was a point of emphasis. It is every night, really, Dan. We've done a good job of that all year, defending the three-point line. I want to say we're maybe 21st in the country or something. We're ranked nationally for defending the three. We got off to a good start in our first game, and but on the flip side, we got to shoot it better. We've got to. Our percentage has been down in conference, and we got to get it back.
What can you tell us about Texas State? What do they do well?
typical Texas State team. They're well coached. They play hard. They're good, solid defensively, and if they get enough scoring, then they're going to win. They don't turn the ball over a lot. They've got good guard play. They've got a freshman, Caden Gumbs, has been starting for them. He's a local product from San Marcos High School. And they picked up a transfer, Benson, from Army, I believe, and he has really shot the ball well. He's not shot the cover off of it the last couple of games. I think he was 5 for 5 at Monroe from 3. So he's a big three-point threat. Gumbs runs the team. Mason is a good player, the wing. He's a nice player. He was player of the week earlier in the year. Love has been effective for him inside. In fact, he had 19 points in the first half in their game at Ark State and didn't score in the second half. But they've got a good team, and we'll have to go play well to win over there like we always have to.
So, I mean, it's always a challenge to play shorthanded, but it seems like it's even more of a challenge on the road, this long road fight. Just talk about that.
Yeah, it's a little bit scary. You look down the bench, you got 3 guys, that you can put in the game, and at least they're different positions. I thought that we did a real nice job the other night getting rest for guys at media timeouts, and because we knew we were going to need the starters as well, and we logged some heavy minutes, and I thought our effort was fantastic. Our defense was good, and we just got to use the 8 that we've got right now the best we can.
The styles of play, Texas State is typically a half court. Could that help? I mean, just talk about your 2 opponents and their styles, and how that fits into all that.
Yeah, Texas State does they want to score in the 60s, just like we wanted in the 70s at Jonesboro, and we were able to get that done. But they were averaging, 90 a game. So they want to score low. They're not going to shoot a lot of three-point shots. Only a couple of guys are going to shoot the majority of their shots. And they're definitely more of a half-court team. So, but we're still trying to run on offense as well in the game. If it's just one direction, then that's good too. But you always have to run back defensively.
What about Saturday?
Saturday, to be honest, I don't know as much about South Alabama. They got a big win at Marshall the other night, scored 91 points. I know that Gator, newcomer they have, is really scoring the ball for them, and Turbo is the point guard's playing well. Saw where Thomas Howell had a good game the other night. So it'll be a challenge when we go to Mobile. Those games are always fun. Always interesting, and first one I ever coached there was we broke a long road losing streak of over a year, I believe, and we won there in January in overtime, and it was a big win for us. So they're all good games at the Mitchell Center.
The team, is it fair to say? I mean, it seems like they're holding up with this long road trip. I'm talking about the mental approach and just dealing with the grind.
Yeah, I think so. We didn't want to miss the first 3 days of school, and then we turn around and have MLK Day today, and then tomorrow. I mean, we may not have class either. We don't know, and it's kind of affecting our travel tomorrow. But being able to charter that flight was huge. With our health, my health, it was good that we were able to get that done, and that makes it a little bit easier, I think, Kevin. And after we get through this week, coming right back after the game Wednesday night, and then we'll be in class Thursday and practice Friday and bus over, and heck, you'll be back home by 10 o'clock, maybe 10:30 on Saturday night, and then we don't travel for about 3 weeks. That'll be nice. But if you look at our schedule again, we've played, 6 home games and 11 on the road, and it's about to be 6 and 13. I mean, it's a crazy schedule.